trial kahapon na sinabi niya hindi pa daw tapos ang mga senator judges sa pagtatanong ng clarificatory questions doon sa witness.
At kanina rin, Gio, kauumpisa pa lang nitong trial ay nagtanong at tumayo at nagtanong itong si Senadora Loren Legarda kung paano daw niya i-appreciate yung mga testimonya at ebidensya patungkol dito sa mga peking dokumento nga na isinumite kasama nitong request for subpoena ng prosekusyon. At ayon kay Senate President Juan Ponce Enrile, tatalakayin itong matter na ito pag nagbabana ng desisyon ang Supreme Court tungkol sa issue.
I think kung sa sinabi rin nila kanina na merong konting pag-uusap na magaganap sa COCO sa Lunes, ukol rin dito sa appreciation ng fake documents. At patuloy nga na pinatawag na rin pagkatapos ang witness sana for BPI na yun nga, sinabi natin kanina na just gave birth 7:45 this morning.
Pero bago yan, Gio, nagsalita itong si Senate President Juan Ponce Enrile at nabigyan ng lecture itong prosecution team. Sinabi niya, it is the duty of the party seeking assistance of this court to make sure that the request is valid in every respect. On the other side of the coin, the court assumes good faith in any request made by both parties. They cannot pass the buck to this court. So, yun nga ang sinasabi, no, ito yung patungkol pa rin sa issue nitong mga peking dokumento na isinumite nitong prosecution. At sinasabi nito sa pagsasalita ni Senate President Juan Ponce Enrile na naniniwala siya na dapat ay naging mas responsable itong prosecution bago nila isinumite itong mga dokumentong ito.
At nasabi nga niya ito kay lead prosecutor Tupas, nasabi niya that these things have to be or dapat resolba na ito nung simula pa lang ng trial at pinaghandaan na ito ng prosekusyon. Siguro at kinontend ni Prosecutor Tupas na biglaan kasi ang pagdating nitong dokumento na ito mula doon sa witness or doon sa small lady na sabi nga nila.
Kahapon din naman, Gio, patungkol dito sa dokumentong ito ay nakausap natin dito sa paglilitis itong si Congressman Reynaldo Umali at he stood by his earlier statements tungkol dito sa pag-abot nga sa kanya nitong small lady, nitong mga dokumento na ito. Bagamat hanggang sa ngayon daw ay hindi pa nila nalalaman kung sino ba talaga ito at hindi nga ito nakita dito sa recording ng CCTV camera dito sa Senado.
At mukha yatang wala nang intensyon ang prosekusyon na i-divulge kung sino po ito, given nga na merong maraming repercussions at given the anonymity, sinabi nila na we acted in good faith kahit po ang mga dokumento ay kakaiba po at sabi nila na nararapat lang na ibigay sa Senate Impeachment Court ang lahat ng matters of information regarding the case, especially pertaining to the bank accounts.
Kanina rin, Gio, nakausap natin itong mga tagapagsalita na magkabilang panig at tinanong natin si Congressman Miro Kimbo kung anong gagawin nila kung sakasakaling magdesisyon ang Senate Impeachment Tribunal na ipasa walang bahala na lang itong mga testimonya patungkol dito sa mga dokumentong ito at sa mga bank accounts. At sinabi niya ay wala daw silang magagawa kundi tanggapin itong magiging desisyon ng korte.
At siguro maganda yung pagkasabi nila na gano'n. No? Kasi dito pinapakita na ang labanan talaga sa Senate Impeachment Court ay patuloy. At doon lang, kung sinabi ng Impeachment Court na tapos na ang issue, tapos na ang issue. Kung next issue na. And I think this will save a lot of time for us sapagkat nasa unang artikulo pa rin or Article 2 pa rin ang napipresenta sa ngayon.
Gio, kanina rin nagsabi naman ang depensa sa pamamagitan ni Attorney Tranquil Salvador na hayaan daw natin, hintayin natin ang prosekusyon na i-prove itong authenticity nga nitong mga signature cards. Kasi sa ngayon ay hindi rin naman natin masabi kung talagang peki ito. We are just relying on the testimony of the bank manager. And sinasabi nga nila, maaring nasabi rin nitong branch manager dahil kung inamin niya na ito ay authentic, ay meron din silang criminal liability. Nagpapatuloy na po ang paglilitis.
Prosecution. Do you have another witness?
Your Honor,
Yes.
with respect to the other witness, Your Honor, Miss Annabelle Tiongson, we are done with the witness, but I think there was a reservation from members of the tribunal to ask questions, and she's here now. We're referring to Miss Annabelle Tiongson, the branch manager of the PS Bank Katipunan branch.
Mr. President,
Yes, the majority floor leader.
Senator Estrada and Senator Osmeña have expressed their intention to ask questions to Ms. Johnson.
So, is she here?
Yes, Your Honor, she's
Please
here.
ask her to come into the plenary session to take the witness stand under the same oath and to answer questions from Senator Osmeña, the gentleman from Cebu, and from Senator Jingo Estrada, the President pro tempore of the Senate.
Mr. President, may
The gentleman from Pampanga.
yes, Mr. President, may we inquire? Because if I recall, in the previous proceeding, even the president of the bank was asked to return because it appeared, based on the testimony of the bank manager, there were certain bank procedures that she was unfamiliar with, and that only the bank president would be in the position to explain. So may we inquire as to the prosecution, if the bank president is also
Bank president of what bank?
PS Bank.
PS Bank.
Your Honor, we were informed that the bank president, Mr. Pascual Garcia, is also here.
Thank you, Mr.
All
President.
right. Then let's finish first with Ms. Johnson.
May be allowed to address the Honorable Court.
Proceed. You are representing who?
I'm representing Philippine Savings Bank, Your Honor. In connection with the subpoena received yesterday at 9:40, the subpoena is dated February 13. It commands the bank to bring certain documents in a subpoena ad testificandum testecum. It's addressed to the manager, Your Honor, but as previously mentioned by the bank officers, all the records in regard to the subject accounts have been elevated to the head office, and the compliance with the subpoena has been prepared under the direction of the president of the head office, who is here to testify. In other words, Your Honor, the president is more competent to testify in regard to the subpoena and the other matters that were pending during the previous hearing, in particular the questions of Senator Osmeña, I believe. So, with the permission of the court, the PS Bank is requesting that the president testify in his behalf.
Test.
Yes, but they are both here, Your Honor, at the pleasure of the court, Your Honor.
Yes, precisely. Mr. Counsel, the presiding officer has called for the bank officer of the Bank of the Philippine Islands first. And we will call your president later.
Yes, Your Honor.
So let the bank officer of the Bank of the Philippine Islands come.
PS Bank, Mr. President. PS Bank.
Is it PS Bank?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Back, Your Honor.
Wait a minute. We were talking about Senator it's the BPI, that's right. All right then. Let the witness from the PS Bank. You know, I'm also getting confused already with so many so many statements coming
Left and right.
into my head. Where is the president of the PS Bank?
The branch manager first, Mr. President. The request is for the branch manager first.
All right, the branch manager, please enter.
She's here, Mr. President. May we recognize Senator Estrada?
The gentleman from San Juan has the floor.
Thank you, Mr. President. Good morning, good afternoon, Ms. Johnson.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
All right. You mentioned during the last hearing that you never knew Congressman Niel Tupas. Am I right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Where are you from?
I'm
But-
from Iloilo, Your Honor.
Iloilo. Where in Iloilo?
I'm from La Paz, Iloilo City,
La Paz,
Your Honor.
Iloilo. And you are fully aware that Congressman Tupas is a congressman of Iloilo.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Are you married?
Yes, Your Honor.
May I know your middle name, Madam Witness?
My name is Mary. My middle name is Buenaflor,
Buenaflor. All
Your
right.
Honor.
Tiga saan po yung mga Buenaflor?
I grew up in Iloilo City, but my father is from Dumangas.
Your father is from Dumangas. Your mother is from?
My mother is from Capiz, but she grew up in Marikina, and then when she married my husband, she went to Iloilo.
What is the name of your parents?
My father's name is Eugenio Buenaflor. My mother's name is Zenaida Buenaflor.
All right.
De La Paz Buenaflor.
Do you know a certain Thelma Salina Buenaflor?
Yes, Your Honor.
Who is she?
She is my auntie, Your Honor.
Do you know of
she
a
passed
certain
away.
Roberto Obet Buenaflor Armada?
Yes, Your Honor.
Who is he?
He is the son of Telma.
The son of
Armada.
Thelma. What is the name of the father of Obet?
I forgot. I honestly do not recall, Your Honor.
You do not know the name of
Tito
your
Hill.
uncle?
Hill.
Oh, there you go.
Sorry. Hill
What
Armada,
is your
Your Honor.
relationship with Obet Buenaflor Armada? How are you related to him?
He is my cousin, Your Honor.
He is your cousin. All right. This Roberto Obet Buenaflor Armada became a vice governor of the province of Iloilo. Am I correct?
As I recall, Your Honor.
Who was the governor then?
I do not know, Your Honor.
You do not know.
I
I
was
thought you were
already
from-
here, Your Honor, when he ran, so I
Yes,
was
I
not
know.
involved
You,
in
you
his...
do not know. Okay, just to refresh your memory, the governor then, when your first cousin was vice governor of Iloilo, the governor then was the father of Congressman Tupas. His name is Governor Niel Tupas Sr.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
So, are you acquainted with any member of the Tupas family?
No, Your Honor.
Still no? You have never
Personally,
met...
I am not acquainted with any of them, Your Honor.
You have never met any brother of Congressman Tupas?
No, Your Honor.